Hey everyone, my name's Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to talk to you about Big Nick Energy by Morgan Elizabeth. How could I not read this Christmas book? The title alone, I was like, I'm reading that. And then when I saw that it was about a cowboy, I was like, I'm reading that. And then when I read her note in the beginning explaining her motivation for this book, where she was sitting around at Christmas time last year, her first book was doing really, really well, and she was excited about that. And she was listening to Christmas Tree Farm on her music by Taylor Swift. So she said she wanted to write a really Christmassy, fun, sweet romance. And I was like, yes, I'm going to read that. So I did. Big Nick Energy is about a single mom who is mentioned in her first Christmas book, 'Tis the Season for Revenge. She is a single mom who is recently divorced. She starts to try to start dating again and meets this guy who they decide that they're going to be just friends, but he invites her to their Thanksgiving so she can meet his dad without telling her that. His dad ends up spilling the beans about the elf on the shelf, which she had avoided at all costs to her young daughters. Now he feels really guilty, so he decides to drive an hour each way every single night to help keep the elf magic alive. I'm going to leave it at that because I know a lot of people that watch my videos have children, and I know a lot of people watch my videos out loud. That's all I'm going to say. I gave this book 4 stars. I really liked this book. It was such a quick read. I think she stepped up like the Christmasness of this book compared to the last one that I read last year. One of the things that I said about 'Tis the Season for Revenge was that it felt like a romance that was just set at Christmas time instead of being a Christmas book. This one, it accomplished what she set out to do. It gave that Christmassy feel that she was talking about, listening to the Christmas Tree Farm song, incorporating those really Christmassy elements into the story. Obviously, when the elf is visiting every single day, like you're going to talk about the elf every single day, and getting a Christmas tree and decorating the tree and having that all be elements of what the family is doing up until Christmas. I just really thought it was cute. I thought it was super cute and way more Christmassy than last time. Spice rating on this one is a 4. It's a 4. Morgan does warn in the beginning, little note to the reader, that there are some play scenes, one specifically, but it is mentioned in other places. That alone kicks it up to a 4. She does write spicy books, so this is on the spicier side anyways, but the spiciness doesn't take away from like the cuteness of the whole story. I know it might sound weird when I say in the beginning in the synopsis that she was brought to meet his dad. It is a slight age gap romance. The age gap is not very large. She is, I believe, 35 and I think he is 42. So it's not really a huge age gap. And he had a child very young, so that's why his young 20s kid is dating a MILF. It is explained very, very well in the beginning of the book, like the dynamic between everybody. So it didn't really feel weird. I know giving the synopsis in the description, it might feel weird, but it's like a slight age gap. Single mom, single dad. Those are like the tropes. There's a Christmas tree farm, the elf on the shelf, all of the like typical Christmassy things. But then there's a lot of deep things too. Like there's a lot of discussion about being a single parent and all of the responsibility and hardships that entails. There are some trigger warnings, which she does discuss. There's no on-scene or in-book violence, but there is discussion of previous domestic violence and abuse. So just keep that in mind. That kind of brings a heavier side to this like late Christmas book, but it just makes it feel real. Like it just made it feel like a real story, that there are complicated times and we're still trying to have good holidays with our families. And I think that's one of the things that made the book really good. Big Nick Energy is available on Kindle Unlimited. I will put a link for the book down in the description below. If you like reading fantasy and romance books, I post reviews on my channel weekly. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can be notified when those videos get posted. Thanks for coming to chat with me about Big Nick energy, and I'll see you guys next time.